Hello viewers, welcome back to SSN 24. In this video, we're recapping Colorado's disappointing 36-14 loss to BYU in the Alamo Bowl, which capped off an otherwise promising season for the Buffs. Colorado entered the game with high hopes after a 9-4 season under head coach Deion Sanders. However, the game quickly went south. BYU dominated the match from the start, leading 27-0 midway through the third quarter. Key players like quarterback Jake Retzlaff, running back LJ Martin, and linebacker Isaiah Glasker played pivotal roles in BYU's overwhelming performance. The good. Despite the loss, there were a few bright spots for Colorado. The Buffs' defense made some impactful plays in the first half, including 2 interceptions. Cornerback DJ McKinney picked off a trick play pass, while defensive tackle Anquin Barnes Jr. intercepted a tipped shovel pass. Safety Cam'Ron Silmon-Craig also added his first interception of the season, showcasing some resilience on defense. The bad. Offensively, things were not as promising. The Buffs' offensive line struggled mightily, especially after right tackle Phillip Houston was injured. Backup Tyler Brown had a tough time, leading to a switch with walk-on Ben Resnick. This resulted in minimal time for quarterback Jake Sanders, who was sacked 4 times and couldn't establish much offense. The running game was almost non-existent, with the Buffs only managing 2 rushing yards, 36, when excluding sacks. Standout offensive players. Travis Hunter stood out as Colorado's lone offensive force, finishing with 106 receiving yards and a touchdown. Wide receiver LaJohntay Wester also contributed with 51 receiving yards, while tight end Savell Smalls made his mark with his first career touchdown reception. Standout defensive players. On defense, Cam'Ron Silmon-Craig had a solid performance with 6 tackles, 1.5 TFLs, and 1 interception. Defensive tackle Chidozie Nwankwo also played well, recording 7 tackles, 1.5 TFLs, and a forced fumble. Despite these efforts, Colorado struggled on third downs, allowing 3 plays of at least 20 yards. Colorado's stat leaders. Passing, Jake Sanders, 208 yards, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions. Rushing, Micah Welch, 25 yards. Receiving, Travis Hunter, 106 yards, 1 TD. Total tackles, Shiloh Sanders, 8. BYU stat leaders. Passing, Jake Retzlaff, 151 yards, 2 interceptions. Rushing, LJ Martin, 93 yards, 2 TDs. Receiving, LJ Martin, 33 yards. Total tackles, Isaiah Glasker, 8. Coach Prime's quote. In his post-game press conference, Coach Prime reflected on the season's journey, saying, "We're not happy with the results, but we're happy with the journey. What's next?" As the off-season begins, Coach Prime faces an important transition. With Jake Sanders headed to the NFL, the biggest question is who will take over as Colorado's starting quarterback. Incoming freshman Julian Lewis and Liberty transfer Kaidon Salter are expected to compete for the role, making this an off-season full of anticipation. Colorado's Alamo Bowl loss was a tough way to end a season full of promise, but Coach Prime has laid the foundation for a bright future. Be sure to stay tuned as we continue to follow the Buffs' journey. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to SSN 24 for more updates on Colorado football and all things sports.